we decided that there's a lot of interest and hype around VR, so we wanted to find out, if there's a there, well, for the marketplace and also for the IAB as representing publishers and sellers of advertising. So across 2 months, we interviewed close to 30 companies, both publishers, marketers, tech companies, anyone who's involved in VR and AR, and asked them about their views, where they see the market going, and kind of where the opportunity is. So that's what we're releasing today, and basically it shows that there's a need to probably create more definitions around again, what is the difference between 360 video, VR, and AR, and then potentially for the IAB start looking at creating some guidelines and some more background and information that can be helpful for the industry.
So what sort of things have you heard? Or what kind of information or feedback, or give us some ideas?
Well, so, again, there's a lot of interest in VR, both from the marketer side as well as publishers. And I think what we're looking at now is really trying to figure out how it all works. There are a number of different layers here. So first of all, you have VR, which is when the audience is completely immersed in a non-real world. And then there are opportunities either around specific ads that could be displayed in that world, or for brands to help sponsor very interesting quality content in that realm, as users like to consume that sort of content. Then you have AR, which is super interesting and has become even more hype, with things such as Pokemon Go. It's basically augmented reality, so you are in the real world. You are just adding layers of non-real things to it. And again, there are, of course, very interesting opportunities for advertising in that too. And I think we're all kind of following where Pokemon Go goes, but something that publishers are very interested in as well. 360 is more of a simpler thing, which is basically just being able to film the surroundings around you in a 360 view. But where the opportunities are is both around creating high quality content as well as advertising. There are obviously certain verticals where VR and AR is a great fit, around games, around travel, around automotive, around certain shopping experiences where you really want to immerse yourself. But I think that there's an opportunity for anyone. All you need is a bit of a creative thinking and the will to do something different.
So how do you see the IAB's role in these new media? Maybe a year out, or what will be your role?
Well, I think that's what we're trying to find out. We did this piece of research, or this report, to scope out the marketplace and get a better understanding. We again represent the advertising community on the sell side specifically. So I think we typically don't really get involved in standard setting or anything like that until something is a little more solid. I think our role is now to guide the industry, to form some groups, to have conversations around this, potentially creating some guidelines, and really try and look at interesting creative executions and bring that to the market to hopefully inspire and also level set where to, how to immerse yourself in this as a company.
Let's just talk about video for a minute and what you see as some of the interesting challenges and successes that are happening right now.
Well, I think what's really interesting is that video and TV are more and more merging. It's for the user, it's not necessarily a different thing, and I think for ad buyers and for a lot of publishers too, it's really the same sort of thing. Digital video and TV views are skyrocketing, so there's clearly an opportunity there. And again, as the IAB, we're trying to help the industry. So areas that we tend to focus on, and again, as there's more and more areas converging as well, are specifically around measurement. There's a need to being able to better measure video, to better understand, the effectiveness of video and how digital video compares to TV. We're also looking at understanding creative executions in video. So, AR and VR is one piece, of course, but that's a sort of tiny piece of the market. It's around understanding what sort of ad units work, in what type of video, and in what context. Ad frequency, things like that. There's a lot of need to better figure out this marketplace that is absolutely booming but has not enough structure around it.